Uber takes on yet another business using drivers without advising drivers they are part of the business at all. What up, folks? Once again, it is your boy Tim with another ride sharing video. In the news, Uber Health adds same-day prescription delivery. Now, if you follow the channel, you know I've already pushed back numerous times on the fact that Uber and Lyft are using us drivers as medical transports and pseudo ambulances to transport medical and disabled patients, rehab patients from point A to point B. They're making contracts with medical facilities, hospitals, and clinics and using us as drivers to get the job done without ever telling us we're part of the job in the first place. So here we go, right on the cover of a Forbes article. Uber hits another milestone in healthcare, launching same-day prescription deliveries. Now, obviously, based on the title, same-day prescription deliveries is pretty obvious what's going on here. But here is the gist of the article and why it is so upsetting. For the first time, those using Uber Health, including healthcare providers and health plans, will be able to manage prescriptions delivery from any pharmacy in their service area through the same platform they already use to coordinate transportation for patients. Now, when they say healthcare providers in health plans, that means you're working for Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Aetna, and all of these folks to deliver same-day prescriptions to their patients. Uber's getting paid for this, folks. There's no way in hell Uber's not making good money making all of these deals with medical institutions and now healthcare insurance providers. And us drivers don't even know that this is even happening around us. We're just going from point A to point B, making $2 to maybe $5 per drop, and they're making a killing off the backs of us. There's no other way to say this other than this is frustrating as hell that they are able to do this without any kickback to the drivers at all. Now, keep in mind, if they're shipping prescriptions through drivers, with the background checks that they do on us, you may have a druggie shipping drugs. I can guarantee you that bottle of Percocet you're taking to that old lady down the street is worth a hell of a lot more than that $3 pay you're about to get for doing that trip. I can see all sorts of avenues where this can go wrong. I want to say, folks out there, particularly my veteran drivers, have you seen prescription deliveries? Now, we already know they're using us as medical transports and pseudo ambulances. There's a hell of a lot of folks in the comments that have already stated they've seen that. But for the new drivers, for drivers like myself that have not even been dealing with this yet, I don't know if it's in my area or in my market yet, but for those who have seen something like this, are there any markers or any way to know ahead of time that you're about to go pick up a prescription? What is in the trip that is sent to you? The reason I'm asking that is because I implore you drivers, don't do this. Do not do this shit. This is allowing them to just continue to make more and more money off the backs of us drivers without kicking back any of it to us. If they knew we were putting up resistance, maybe they would sweeten the pot a little bit more to get us to go along with it. But because you're doing this shit anyway, there's no need to give you anything extra. In fact, there's no need to even let you know you're part of the deal, which is why this continues to happen. What's next? We're going to be transporting dead bodies to the cemetery? Push back on this stuff, folks. Push back on this stuff. Do not take medical patients from hospitals. Do not deal with the disabled. That's not your job. That's not our job. We're not getting paid anything extra to deal with any of the added risk. Now, obviously, drugs, prescriptions are generally sealed and things like that, so you don't have to worry about potentially being exposed to something that may be harmful to you. But anything is possible. Anything could happen. You could drop a bottle or something like that of some drug or something. Do you find yourself responsible? If you're going to pick up some type of prescription liquid or something from Walgreens or CVS or something, and you drop it on the way to the car. Who is responsible for that damaged product? Because you're not getting paid anything extra to carry it. What if you lose it or whatever the case may be? Is the driver responsible in any shape or form if something happens to that product? Maybe it falls and gets wet, or you make a mistake and something goes down the sewer. I'm not reaching, I'm pointing out that stuff can happen. You're transporting a good. If something happens to that, who is responsible? Because at the end of the day, the drivers are making very little money delivering this stuff. And the chances are very good that if you are delivering a prescription, you will not be tipped at all for your delivery, which is yet another reason why I continue to state, do not get involved in these hospital, clinic, now healthcare provider jobs. None of this stuff comes with tips or anything extra. And for my folks in the comments, my do-gooders that always like to push back, well, I don't have a problem moving around disabled, I don't have a problem doing that. That is you. That is you. Other drivers do not want to take unnecessary risk for zero reward. If you want to be a good Samaritan, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's even admirable. But forcing drivers to be good Samaritans that are woefully underpaid is wrong. Period. It is wrong. So if you want to be a good Samaritan, why don't you send Uber an email stating, I am a driver that wants to be a good Samaritan. Send me all your low-paying jobs. Send me all your jobs that require passengers to be assisted. That is you. Maybe they'll give you a blue ribbon or something like that. Perhaps promote you to platinum status. But the rest of us drivers, we work for money. We don't work to do good. We work for money. And if there is no money in it, we don't want to do it. Is that too much to ask? Nevertheless, I just wanted to bring this to you just to show you they are working with yet another outfit making even more money on the backs of drivers without even telling drivers you're part of it. In the comments, folks, let folks know if you have had these type of trips in your area and if you've seen them delivering prescriptions. What is provided on the trip details so we'll know when this shit is coming down the pipe so we can decline it. Once again, it is your boy Tim. As always, subscribe to the damn channel, and I'll see you in the next video.